Coming up this week, my favourite things for July. Hey everybody, it's Kalymnios here from thefortune.com, here helping you become the superhuman leader I know you can be, giving you everything that you need to take your life to that whole new level. And this week, it's about my favourite things, as I do every single month this year. It's giving you a few things, a few items that I use that really improve my life in some way. So let's crack on with the first one. Okay, number one is this. What is this weird looking thing that I've got in my hands, you might be asking? It is called a butterfly. Butterfly, it kind of looks like a butterfly, but it's spelled B-U-T-T as in butt, bottom. What you do is you sit on this, and you sit on this so that you can then meditate. Now I've been meditating for a number of years, and I've gone through different phases of sitting on cushions, sitting on the end of my bed, sitting on the floor. And for me, my knees don't really like it, my hips, my everything doesn't really like it when my bottom is kind of right on the floor. And with a cushion, sometimes it's not so comfortable either. And I found this at the International Yoga Day in Alexandra Palace near me a little while ago. And I sat on it and it was just really comfortable. They've got different heights, so you don't have to have one this high. You can have a bit lower and you can have a little bit flatter. But what it does is it puts your spine into a nice position, and it makes sitting there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes a lot more enjoyable. So now it's a lot more enjoyable to meditate for me personally, and yeah, I've been using it for a few weeks now and I can recommend it. So check them out, Butterfly, B-U-T-T-A-F-L-Y, Butterfly. Okay, that was number one. Number two on my list, and I've shared things like this before, is this water bottle. So I've shared a few different types of water bottle. This one is called Lifefactory, and they're basically glass bottles with rubber, silicone around them, which make it easier to hold, a little bit less damaging if you accidentally drop them a little bit on the floor, on the bench. And the reason I like these is because I prefer to drink out of glass bottles. So here I've got my smoothie, which I'm going to be taking out with me on the road in London later, so that I've got some emergency food with me, and this is just water that I drink at home. They are a little bit heavy, I will say, so they're not the most portable things in the world, but like I say, with a smoothie I prefer to have it in a glass bottle. I prefer to drink my water in a glass bottle, so you don't get A, staining of the plastic with a smoothie, but B, any toxins leaching into your water. And even if you're using a BPA free bottle, which I do, when it comes to plastic bottles, it's just a bit nicer taste coming out of a glass. So I recommend checking out Lifefactory, maybe picking up one of their bottles. They've got different sizes, they've got different containers, and I think if you can use glass where possible, it's going to be a lot better for you. So that was number two, the Lifefactory water bottles. Number three is this, my subscription to Success magazine. I subscribe to only 2 or 3 different types of magazines, one of which is this. The other one I've already shared in one of my previous videos around what doctors don't tell you. And the reason I subscribe to this, I love reading about successful entrepreneurs like Peter Diamandis here, who created the X Prize, which, if you're not familiar with, was that prize that offered $10 million to anyone, any private person that could send into space in the space of 2 weeks, to do 2 trips in 2 weeks into space. And in the end, Spaceship One won it, which then Richard Branson obviously bought the rights to using that, and he's now doing Virgin Galactic with that. So this is Peter Diamandis, so he's about thinking bold, but you get to learn about both famous and non-famous entrepreneurs. And really, if you want to be successful, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be whatever it is you want to be, you need to start surrounding yourself with the people, the places, the environments, the events, the books, the magazines that help promote that, so that you can learn what you need to learn and experience what you need to experience through these products and through these magazines, through these people. So I recommend, whatever you're interested in, maybe taking a subscription to a magazine. It doesn't have to be Success magazine. Obviously, if you're into entrepreneurship, if you're into high performance, if you're into bettering yourself, which I imagine you are if you're watching this channel, then you can always check out Success magazine, and you get a free audio CD with some great interviews as well each and every month. Number 4 is what I'm wearing, or more specifically, not necessarily this particular t-shirt, but this t-shirt is made actually out of bamboo, if you believe it. So bamboo is typically, you think, is like super tough, and it's so tough that it's used for scaffolding in Asia and places like that. We use metal, but out there they use bamboo because it's so tough. But it's also super smooth, it's really easy for your body to breathe, and hypoallergenic, and all of these other wonderful things. And I tell you, if you felt this, you wouldn't think that it's bamboo. And I know that bamboo is used to make many other things, such as bed sheets, which help keep you cool and are as soft as Egyptian cotton. So I would really check out using bamboo. This particular t-shirt company, I think it's called MABBOO, 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 and I picked them up at the Veg Fest in Bristol not that long ago, and yeah, super comfy. So that is number 4, bamboo products and clothing. A lot more efficient and probably environmentally friendly than some of the other options that are out there, and very underutilized. And finally, number 5 is an app that I've had on my phone for quite a while. It's called FREELetics, and the thing with this app, it's kind of like a social media athletics app. So you can do your own workouts. They have a body weight app, they've got a running app, they've got a gym app, and it's like having a personal trainer in your pocket. And I know there are a bunch of different apps out there which do similar things. I've only got really experience of this one. I find it quite useful, quite easy to use, and now that I'm not going to the gym as much, I'm starting to integrate more of the FREELetics activities in. Especially it's summer, it's nice to get out in the park, but it's also nice to have someone organise the workout for you so that you don't have to think about it, and it will time you, it will give you the rest periods, and they span anywhere between like 5-minute workouts to 35-40 minute workouts, so you can stack a few smaller workouts together and it really suits your time. So check out FREELetics, maybe search me on that, and we can motivate each other to keep going, because like I say, it's a social connection. You can see how people are progressing, you can spur people on. So do check me out. I'll probably under my name, Harry Kalymnios, so look out for me there, and friend request me. So that was our 5 things for July: the butterfly meditation cushion, the Lifefactory bottles, the Success magazine subscription, the wonderful bamboo t-shirts and clothing, and then finally the FREELetics apps. I hope that's been a service to you. Do check them out. Like I say, everything I share with you I find really useful in my own life. I use it on a regular basis, and I find that it helps bring a little bit more balance, a little bit more high performance, a little bit more tranquility, whatever it might be, something that serves me into my life, and therefore I trust it will do the same for you. So this week, check some of those things out. Remember to subscribe to this channel, share the content if you like it, and do leave me a comment. Let me know how you get on with some of these items, and maybe some things that you are using which maybe I should check out as well. Until next time, have a fantastic week, stay strong, stay super.